When you reflect on this one, what are you going to take back as a most fond memory?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, always feels good to beat the team that you played for last year, but a lot of respect for those guys, and they have a fantastic team over there, and so they're they played really well tonight, and just super happy for the boys, and proud of the way we battled back.
You guys scored to tie it at 1, and then 16 seconds later they scored. Just to get momentum back and come out with the 2 points in the end, what did it take?
Yeah, I think those are the critical moments of the game when you really have to be resilient. And it's kind of been the story of our little run here. Is when the chips are down, we just find a way. And it's some nights it's not going to be perfect, but as long as you can keep that battle and that effort and resilience, good things are going to happen.
Before OT started, what was the mood at the bench? You guys were gathered out before that. You knew you were going to start OT on the power play. What was the mood like when you're looking around at the guys in the huddle?
For sure, I always feel happy to be on the power play in overtime. But again, just one of those things you can't really take for granted. They had a huge block there, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to sacrifice and play hard. So it's no guarantee in this league, and so just happy to come out with the win.
Do you sense something building, Alex? I mean, it seems like you guys are earning more and more confidence every game, and more with all these victories piling on you.
For sure, it feels good, but doesn't come for free. And if you take it for granted, and the second you start to think that it's just momentum that's going to build on itself, that's when it's going to go back the other way. So we just have to continue to stay on the details. We got to move forward. We got another huge game in a very tough building in 2 days.
What's the confidence level in here? You guys have trailed in the third period quite a lot, but it doesn't seem to wrap away.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of understanding and finding that if you just play hard for 60 minutes, good things are going to happen, and you can't really worry about a break here or there or a goal here or there. And I think that's extremely important. If you just focus on bringing your best for 60 minutes and just kind of let the chips fall where they may, that's the best way to approach it. And I think that we're kind of finding that groove a little bit.
So, Alex, what's the confidence level in this room like right now?
Well, you know what, I think it's pretty high, and I think the way we've come together, kind of started West Coast trip. We got healthy after Christmas. West Coast trip, we had some, we got hot and we got on a roll, got our identity going, and it's just been it's been great. You're a confident team when your goaltenders are playing like that. So huge win. We weren't as intense or. Even my line, Copper's line was unbelievable tonight, but there were some of our lines that weren't as intense as Toronto, but it's hard to have it every night, and that's what good teams do, is find ways to win.
Dylan, what's been the key for you guys to you've trailed quite a bit in the third period and still managed to come back and win?
Well, like I said, Ras was a force tonight, and Copper was all over it. Fish complimented him really well, so those guys got us going. They got us, back to 1-1, and then they get a second one, and it's good. It's what we need. We need a different hero every night, and that's been the story.
Dylan, what have you really liked during this stretch? Is there anything that's like you point to? It's like, man, they're doing something really good here, and this or that. I mean, it seems like defensively, you guys have really buttoned down here lately.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say our goaltenders have been the backbone there. We're still working on it, and tonight they're a heavy team down low, and the Kachuk line and Barkov wasn't playing tonight, but they cycle the puck really well, and they force the slot and get you kind of scrambling. Their D are very active, so it was a tough test, and to only keep them to 2 tonight is a huge confidence boost. Something we've been talking about.
You guys have moved past Toronto. I mean, how much are you guys looking at the standings right now?
I mean, you look at it, but you don't. We talk about it. Still got to play. There's a lot of hockey left, and you need some luck with your team. But we look at it, and I believe we're right where we deserve to be.
It's been a long time since you beat this team and won in this building, and then an Atlantic division rival must feel good to beat these guys.
Yeah, it is, and it has been a tough building for us in the past few years, and you know they're a good hockey team, but that was a big confidence boost for us in this building, and even when we played them at home, we played them pretty solid. As like both games were similar to playoff games.
Because one thing how key was that stretch in the first period? I mean, they played pretty physical, but you guys pushed right back when they kind of tried to get things going.
Yeah, you know, I think we woke them up a little bit, and you know they like to play that. They like scrum. They like to scrum it up, and you know I think you know Benny did a great job with Tkachuk, and they had a battle going all night, and there was a lot of you know similar to a playoff game. There's a lot of individual side battles that you know people wouldn't really notice, but there was a lot of that going on, and you know that's huge for us. That it's not always about going and fighting someone. It's just you know guys are going at it with each other, and when you're one battles for 60 minutes.
For you guys, Mike, I mean,
it's a good win. It's a divisional win. Obviously need those back-to-back divisional wins. So back-to-back comeback wins. So it gives us some confidence, and you know it's good to know that those are possible for us.
What is the key for you guys to? I mean, you've trailed quite a bit in the third period, even as you've searched in the standings, like just to be able to spark a comeback when, especially even on the road.
Yeah, I think just stick with it. I think maybe even when it's not going 100% our way, just you know keep it close like we did, and you know at 2-1 all you need is one. Obviously to get to the extra frame, you know secure a point, and that's what we did. We kept it tight and didn't give up too much tonight.
A goal is a goal, but how satisfying was it to see Robbie score? I mean, that was hard work by you to set it up.
Yeah, it was good. Hard work by all of us. We talk about it all the time. Offensive zone changes, a great change by Fish to get a fresh guy on, and it's a good shot, quick release. It was good.
Your 10th goal of the season tonight too. Where have you found pride in your game this season?
I think just sticking to the stuff that makes me, you know, effective. Just trying to forecheck as good as possible, play well on my own end, take pride in the penalty kill, and just do all the little things best I can.
have you felt like in many ways this maybe up to this point one of your maybe your best season, or just as comfortable as you felt as a pro here?
Yeah, I try not to compare too much. Obviously, there's ups and downs in the year, and you know, game by game it varies, and it can just go up and down. So, just it's kind of cliche, but just focus on every day and just trying to bring it and bring it for my teammates.
You really got to like where the team is at right now.
Yeah, it's been good. Special teams are good. Our goaltending's been great, and I think up and down the lineup, everyone's playing their game well, and just got to keep going. We're in the mix right now, and want to stay there.
You have to like how things are going right now.
I'm obviously very happy. I just think there's a lot of consistency in the game, and we're getting rewarded with some results. Very similar to last time out. Battled for 40 minutes, down 2-1 going into the third. We have a chance. I give the guys credit. It's very hard to win in this league. It's very hard to win on the road. It's very hard to beat a top echelon team, especially trailing going to third. So I think that's really good in our guys.
Defensively, you guys have really buttoned down here lately. How have you been able to do that?
It's practice. I know it sounds very simple, but it's just part of our schedule. We've had an opportunity to practice and detail out that part of our game. Good on the guys for translating it. So in this current streak, it's been 3 or 2 or less throughout. But you can just see we're not giving up the odd mans, we're not giving up easy offense, and these are really hard teams to defend against. So again, credit to the guys.
Nice goal by Michael, but the setup on Robbie's goal, I mean, that was a muscle. I mean, the way that we won that puck battle.
Both goals were from the Cobb Brass Fish line. They're playing at a high level, but it's just simple. They're playing north, they're working off the forecheck, they're spending time with the puck in the O-zone, they're winning the field position battle, the ice is tilting, we're out there. Obviously, they get the first goal, but the second goal, not only did they get the zone time, Fish makes a proper change with possession in the O-zone, and the guy comes off for, the guy changes for him, makes an unbelievable play on the finish. So huge for us, and good on those guys.
How big was Alex tonight? It seems
Excellent.
like we've been saying this every night.
He installs confidence in the group. We go into these games now expecting to win or know we have a chance to win. with the level of play he's at right now.
Razor in his 200th career NHL game tonight. What have you seen from him this season and his growth?
Big growth. You can see his game elevating, be a lot more consistent from night in and night out. That's huge credit for him. Just the growth he has with his details, growth he has with his habits. A lot of it's come from his growth with his approach off the ice too. So still building, still growing. We're happy to have him.
I know you never look at the standings, but you guys just passed Toronto.
I'll peek at the standings tonight.
You might tonight. How does that make you feel when you pass a team like that this late?
We've earned it. We've gotten what we deserved here by playing the right way. It's still, we've got a long ways to go. You can see all those teams bunched up. So it's just good. You're going to have moments. You need to have some quality runs to keep yourself in the battle, and we've had a few of them. We've had a couple 5-1 stretches. I think now we're on a 6-0-1, I believe. Just the division's too good, the conference is too good. You got to find a way to get some of these runs, and fortunately, we're in the midst of one right now.
Thanks, Susie.